Okay, the next song that we're going to look at is Lacrime napoletane, Napolitan tears or Napolitans' tears. This song is rather dark. It is part of a sceneggiata, which is the equivalent of a Broadway show, a musical. Sceneggiata could also be compared to a very popular opera for the masses. The plots of these stories were always extremely simple. They were like soap operas, passion, betrayal, children who left their parents and then returned, parents who kicked out their children and then apologized to them, people who die, conversions on deathbed. Anyway, in this particular sceneggiata, which I have not identified yet, the writer is an immigrant who left Naples. After he left, the mother of the 3 children that is leaving behind decides to leave the children, to go away, to pursue other interests, I suppose. The children are left with the singer's grandmother, so their grandmother. That is the only complicated part, I think, narratively, of the song. At a certain point, he writes this letter, tells his mother how he feels, how he misses them around Christmas time in particular, all the memories of the sweetness of the holidays together, and then he addresses the contingent problem, which is Annunziata, which is the very youngest one, youngest one, is longing for her mother and wants her mother to come back. So he tells his mother, let her come back if she wants to. At this point, what can I say? But so that is the plot in itself. But the rest of the song is about the description of his state of mind and his state of soul. In particular, there are a couple of lines that are extremely strong. The translation here is, I have many dollars and I feel completely impoverished. Well, that's not what it says in Italian. It says, I've never felt such a pezzente. Pezzente is the worst form of a bum who has absolutely no respect for himself, somebody who has no redeeming qualities and has no redeeming excuses. And he says, yes, I have a few dollars in my pocket, but I've never felt such a bum. And that tells something about his state of mind. Now, the other line that is particularly striking is, I lost home, homeland, and honor. Well, he doesn't have a home anymore. He's stuck outside. He can't go back. That's his job, to be there and to provide for everyone. That's what he says in the song. I lost my homeland, which is beyond the little home, the little town. It's a sense of belonging to a community. And I lost my honor. Honor is the sense of self, sense of dignity. We would call it dignity. I feel that I have no dignity. I have no one. And if you have seen, and you have seen, the video that I put together, the slideshow about the conditions they lived in when they came to America, you can understand how people who left such a beautiful land, even if they were poor, even if they were miserable, even if they did not have a future, coming to a place and they felt treated like nothing. They were nobody. They really lost a sense of self. Much more so for those people who really loved the place where they were coming from.